93.7 WSTW Saturday PM. We have a special guest in the studio with us. Could you please identify yourself?
Hi, this is Tiffany.
There you go. And we have a special friend of Tiffany's on the phone right now. Hello, who's this?
This is Buford Jenkins.
Buford. How are you tonight, Buford?
I only bring in the
Tiffany's
best.
#1 fan from Mississippi.
And we know you by some other name, perhaps?
Buford, would you have a day job in a band or something, or a night job in a band?
Yeah, I do this little thing with a group called NSYNC.
Oh.
Heard of you.
It pays the bills.
I'm sure it does pay the bills, and probably a couple other people's bills, too.
Saying, you're not Joey, you're not Chris.
You're not JC.
Not Lance.
Did we get every...
Wait,
Lance!
maybe.
Is this Lance from NSYNC?
That you're right. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Lance. So, Lance, did you know that you were in the album credits for Tiffany's new album?
Oh my gosh.
The liner credits, the liner notes.
I did not know that.
You knew that?
I really didn't.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
So
I'm shocked that you didn't know that. Yeah, it's right here, in black and white, right here.
I know. I mean, I listened to the album. It's just I always take.
It's right here, but I can't find it.
I don't know where the cover is now. You know.
Oh man, you threw my picture. Was that bad? You threw it away. No, it says Lance. Thanks
No,
for all the
it's actually on my wall.
support. No, because you know what? I met Lance through
I was just going to ask you. how
my
you
old
hooked up.
publicist, Jay Morose.
Okay.
And I went to Florida. It's a long, long story. Anyway, I went there and I met Lance.
Okay.
And then NSYNC like totally blew up. And so I got a chance to just know Lance before the whole hype and stuff like that. And he's just a great guy. And as my project kind of progressed and stuff, he's just been there and been very supportive. And, you know, he doesn't need to do that. And I just really appreciate him for who he is, you know. And a lot of people call in and go, can you get Lance to call? I mean, we'll do this. We'll have you on, but if you can get Lance to call. I'm like, I'm not going to pimp out my friend, okay? But that's a thought, but no, okay? But, you know, he's really cool. So he mentions my album a lot and stuff. And he's just an awesome guy.
How do you like that, Lance? That's a pretty big compliment, you know.
It is a huge compliment. No, I love Tiffany, and I tell you, and not just because you're sitting right there, the album is amazing.
Thank
I don't
you.
know.
I picked
Everyone
it up
out
today.
there, go get the album because it is so good.
I picked it up today. I gave it a listen, and it is very good. And again, like Lance said, I'm not just saying it because you're here. It is very good.
Well, I had a chance to go to Utah, and he had me, Lance opened up a production company called A Happy Place. And he had me come out to Utah to do the Sundance Festival.
Okay.
So it was myself and 2 guitar players. And I mean, I was so nervous because, you know, when you do something with a friend, you like don't want to let them down.
Sure.
You know, and it was like, oh my gosh, I hope he's happy. I hope he's really happy.
Yeah,
I hope he's like, you know, ecstatic and everything. And we had just a blast.
Oh, it was like the talk of Sundance Film Festival. It was like the coolest party to be at.
Very nice.
And the funniest thing is Lance came into town, and I have a little boy. He's 8. And I had been recording all day and drug Elijah with me all day long, so he was over Mommy. You know, he was like, okay, let's go home, watch Nickelodeon. So I told him, I said, Mommy has a friend in town. Would you mind if we go have dinner? And this whole thing. He's like, no, that's fine. So we go to dinner and Lance is there and all these girls are coming up and wanting autographs and stuff. And I felt the need to explain to Elijah what was happening, you know, and I said, Elijah, you know, he's really popular. He's in this group called NSYNC, and Elijah knew who NSYNC was, but he's a boy. So he wasn't really like, you know, if it was Britney or somebody, he'd be like all about it. So he was like, oh, okay, all right. And he was getting tired. And it wasn't until Lance started roasting the s'mores that
best friend?
Best
Then I became
total
the fool.
friend.
Wow.
He is so down with Lance now. Every time NSYNC comes on, Mom, it's your friend. It's Lance. He's on TV.
We did
Tell
s'mores
Lance
together.
I said hi.
The way to a
And
guy's
he's
heart,
learned
food.
that in school he can throw out NSYNC and Lance, and all the girls are flocking around him.
There you go.
So he's like,
He's
my
up
mom
there,
is a
yeah.
friend of Lance, you know? I'm like, Elisha can't do that.
Too early to have girlfriends, my man.
Wait, so if I start throwing around your name now, Lance, say I talked to Lance, maybe I'll actually get a date or something.
Go right ahead.
Okay,
At this
cool.
point, it really works. Trust me.
It works, I'm telling you.
I'm beating him off at my door, actually, for my
Wow.
son.
All right, Lance. Well, we want to thank you for calling. Could you hold on 1 second?
Sure.
Okay, hold on 1 second here. We have a 60-minute music sweep on the way.